This is called the mind-body connection, and it's more significant than you think. Let's be honest, you know the feeling. It's a Tuesday evening. You're in the kitchen. Three things need your attention at once. Rice boiling over, your phone buzzing with work emails, your child asking for help with homework, and a sharp ringing in your ears from the chaos. Your breath gets shallow, heart racing as if something is about to explode. Rationally, you know nothing tragic is happening, but inside you feel the beginnings of a storm. That's the paradox. Sometimes it's not the world outside, but the storm within that traps you. In those moments, you get stuck in your head. Thoughts spin like clothes in a washing machine, tumbling over themselves, each worry feeding the next. You tell yourself, calm down, think positively, just relax. But the more you force your mind to quiet down, the louder it gets. You feel powerless, not knowing where the anxiety is coming from, let alone how to stop it. You're not alone. Most people try to wrestle anxiety in their minds, and most lose. What if you could step out of this mental whirlwind, not by thinking more, but by moving? Instead of searching for the off switch in your brain, come back to your body. Feel your feet on the ground. Inhale deeply. Science supports this. A study published in Lancet Psychiatry showed that people who exercise regularly are up to 43% less likely to experience severe stress. Movement is not a distraction, it's a way out. Take a walk, even just around your block. Leave your phone behind. Don't put on music, just listen to your breath. Notice the air on your skin, the pressure of your foot on the pavement. If that feels too much, shake your hands, your shoulders, your head. Let the tension spill out through your muscles. Stretch like a cat waking from a nap, arms overhead, spine lengthening. 2 minutes of this can do more than 20 minutes of forced positive thinking. Stoics knew something simple. Marcus Aurelius says if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. When your thoughts run wild, stop chasing them. Stand up. Move. Let your body remind your mind what steady feels like. And when you're ready, ask yourself a harder question. Are you defined by what happens to you, or is there more to who you are? Stay with me for the next part. This is where things get interesting. 5. You are not what happens to you. You are not what happens to you. When you learn to connect with your body, your breath slowed, your shoulders dropped, and the noise softened. That moment of calm was real, but then a harder question appears. If calm is possible, why do you still feel defined by what happened to you? You replay the scene, the rejection, the betrayal, the diagnosis, and the mind whispers, "This is who you are now." That is the problem. Life hits first, hard, often unfairly, and when it does, the mind rushes to attach an identity to the wound. Failed, broken, behind. You don't just experience the event, you become it. From there, every decision shrinks, every reaction tightens. Calm disappears because you're busy defending a story you never chose. But here is the line most people miss. Life can take your comfort, your plans, even your body. It cannot take command of your mind unless you hand it over. Consider Brian L. Betty Oliver, born with spinobifida, muscle atrophy, confined to a wheelchair from childhood. By any shallow measure, life limited him early. He could have made that the final sentence. Instead, he treated it as a paragraph. He chose humor, creation, presence. He spoke directly to the camera, not as a victim, but as a man in charge. Millions listened, films followed, awards noticed, not because his suffering disappeared, but because it never got the authority to define him. Closer to home, think of Peter, laid off after 15 loyal years. Same desk, same routine, one email, and it was gone. For weeks, he said, they ruined me. Then one night, he wrote 3 lines on paper. What can I control tomorrow? Who can I help? What skill will I sharpen? Small actions. But the story shifted. He stopped being the man who was fired. He became the man who responded. This is the practice. Don't label events as disasters. Ask what they are training you for. Ask what remains under your control. Ask what this moment demands of your character. You are not what happens to you. You are what you choose after. And once you see that, you're ready for the next truth. One that most people never test. Calm is always an option, even here. 6. Calm is always an option. Calm is always an option. Calmness is not just a personality trait. It is a skill you can cultivate. Anyone can choose at any given moment to pause, step back from the constant rush, and truly notice what's happening inside themselves. This discipline of self-regulation built over time becomes a shield. Yo,